What is up, our National Wrestling Shooters members and viewers? This is Scott Kisageo, the owner and chairman of the National Wrestling Shooters. And today, I'm going to be giving you my WWE Raw, Smackdown Live, NXT, T Reveal, and Clash of Champions pay-per-view predictions. I might give the tribute to the troops reveal if I want to, but right now I'm going to reveal Raw, Smackdown Live, and NXT, then the Clash of Champions predictions. Okay, let's begin with the reveal, shall we? Here's Raw. The commentators for WWE Raw were Michael Cole, Byron Saxton, and Booker T. Okay, Raw. The show opened with Samoa Joe goading Roman Reigns into a fight with the Bar, laying in wait. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose tried to make the save for Roman, but also got beat down. I thought Samoa Joe cut a really good promo. I mean, he's really good on the mic, and I'm really enjoying this feud between him and Roman Reigns. And then next is Absolution defeated Sasha Banks and Mickie James. Paige superkicked James, allowing Mandy Rose to pin her and win the match. This is an interesting match. I thought this was a very interesting match, to be said. And then Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt laughed at each other on video again. I really like the tension between Matt Hardy and Woken Matt Hardy. I love the tension between Bray Wyatt and Woken Matt Hardy. I think it's really, really good. I like this Woken Matt Hardy character. Whatever, I would also like to see him do some in-ring action as well. But I'm really liking where WWE is going. I like how Vince McMahon is allowing Matt Hardy to write his own material and be in charge of his own character. A lot of people prefer the Broken Matt Hardy over Woken Matt Hardy, but I like both. I'm impressed with both. And then Finn Balor defeated Curtis Axel. Balor pinned Axel after a coup de grace. It's alright. Seth Rollins defeated Sheamus. Rollins won the match with a super kick in the knee to the face. Another decent match. And second chance fatal four-way, Cedric Alexander defeated Tony Nese. We stop at Area Divide. This was named to be Drew Gulak's opponent in the #1 contender match for the Cruiserweight Championship after Rick Stein had his opportunity revoked. Alexander pinned Daivari after a lumberjack. Like I said, I'm not really a fan of the Cruiserweights anymore. I liked them back in the day, but I'm not liking what was doing with them. And then there was the Intercontinental Championship match. Roman Reigns defeated Cesaro. Reigns won a competitive match with Spear. I thought this was a match tonight. Even though that I'm not a Roman Reigns fan, I like what Roman Reigns is doing with the Intercontinental Championship. He's defending it every night on Monday Night Raw, and that makes the Intercontinental Championship very believable and very relevant. So Roman Reigns, as much as I don't like his character, he's doing a very fine job with the Intercontinental Championship. Believe that. And then Asuka versus Alicia Fox never happened. Fox never showed up, so Absolution came out and then instead tried to attack Asuka 3-1. Before they could finish the beatdown, the entire Raw Women's roster, including Fox, showed up to make the save. Interesting. I thought this was an interesting segment. And Samoa Joe defeated Dean Ambrose. Ambrose appeared to have the match won, but Jason Jordan, upset about not getting the match with Joe, got on the apron. Ambrose confronted Jordan, allowing Joe to take out both of them and choked Ambrose out in the coquina clutch. This was actually a good match. I thought this was a decent match at best. Then there was the main event, Braun Strowman versus Kane, ended in a double counter after Strowman put Kane through the ringside barricade. No word on what this means for Brock Lesnar's Universal Championship match. Where one way after the match, they continued to put. Well, it's now going to be a triple threat match. It's going to be a triple threat match between Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman versus Kane for the WWE Universal Championship at Royal Rumble. But anyway, this was a decent watch. 6 out of 4. I would give this watch a 6 out of 4. It could have been better. The only good thing was the Woken Matt Hardy's the Bray Wyatt segment and Roman Reigns versus Cesaro. They both put on a good match. Yes, I am going to say I am impressed with Roman Reigns as the Intercontinental Champion. I like what he's doing with it. I don't care what anybody else says. Roman Reigns is doing a very fine job with the IC title, whether you like it or not. Now it's time for your Smackdown Live review. Commentators were Tom Phillips, Byron Saxton, and Corey Graves. Okay, Smackdown Live. The Singh brothers tried to The show opened with AJ Styles cutting a promo. Then the Singh brothers came out and tried to convince AJ Styles that they were done with Jinder Mahal and wanted to be in this corner class of champions. Styles didn't fall for it and beat them up. Ginger deceived. Really good way to start the show. I like that. And then Charlotte Flair defeated Ruby Wyatt. Flair won by disqualification when the title attacked her. The Wyatt squad attacked Flair 3-on-1 until a returning Naomi made the save. The Wyatt squad tried to escape but were attacked from behind by Tamina, Lana, and Kamala. Interesting. Just like Absolution. Interesting. And then Dolph Ziggler defeated Baron Corbin. Ziggler won by disqualification when Bobby Roode interfered. Roode hit the glorious DDT on both men. Yeah, to me this was a time waster. This was a time waster. And then the Bludgeon Brothers defeated Enhancement Talent. Their opponents were Colin Dominic of WWE ECW fame and current Chicago Grand Champion Juana Francisco de Cala Wanda. The Bludgeon Brothers will face Rizango at Clash of Champions. This was a squash match. It was nice to see Colin Daly there, but I don't know. Then Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn tried to occupy SmackDown. The Yep movement. Daniel Bryan announced that he would be the second special guest referee for the tag team match at Clash of Champions. I thought this was a fun segment. I really like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens as heels. I mean, in my opinion, they do a really, really good job. And then Aiden English and Rusev defeated the Usos. English won the match for his team after Rusev connected for a super kick. Not good. Then Mojo Rawley versus Zack Ryder will take place at Clash of Champions kickoff. Thank God it's the kickoff. Then Kevin Owens defeated Shinsuke Nakamura. The referee was knocked out, so Daniel Bryan took his place. Sami Zayn caused distraction, allowing Owens to defeat Nakamura with a pop-up powerbomb. This was a good main event, but the thing that I hated was Byron Saxton. Byron Saxton I thought was very disrespectful on commentary, arguing with Daniel Bryan, and it really pissed a lot of people off when Byron Saxton had the audacity to ask Daniel Bryan when was the last time he was the champion. To me, that was a spit in the face to Daniel Bryan, our WWE wrestlers, and the NXT wrestlers and the indie wrestlers. I don't know if it's Byron Saxton doing this or I think it's actually Vince McMahon telling Byron Saxton to do this, but that was disrespectful and that shouldn't have been said. Because Byron Saxton is supposed to be the face commentator, but the WWE commentary is messed up. We never know which one's the face, which one's a heel. They keep flip flopping back and forth. But anyway, SmackDown Live gets a 6 out of 7. It was alright. It wasn't great. I think it was alright. Now let's go to NXT. Yeah, I don't get Byron Saxton. Byron Saxton. I mean, to me, he's just a stooge. I mean, having the audacity to ask Daniel Bryan when was the last time he was champion? No, that's uncalled for. That's just something he should have never said. And I might do a little rant on Byron Saxton later on. Okay, now let's begin the NXT. Here we go. Okay. The commentators for NXT were Mo Ranallo, Nigel McGuinness, and Percy Watson. Okay, after emotionally draining Law and Order SVU, NXT gives us the US Network an audience recap of recent events in the NXT title scene from Andre Cien Almas was win at War Games, Drew McIntyre's injury, the fatal four-way qualifier announcements, and Killian Dane and Johnny Gargano's wins last Wednesday. All right. More Ronaldo introduces us to Nigel McGuinness and Percy Watson and hypes Cole versus Black and the champions, and so is Zelina Vega. NXT champ Andre Cien Almas defeated Fabian Aichner via pinfall following a hammerlock DDT in a non-title match after a quick drop kick from El Idolo. It's out Aichner with a big springboard plank onto the ramp, a tornado DDT, and a massive powerbomb distraction from Vega gets almost the upper hand and he's able to pull Fabian into the steps and soften him up to the end. I thought this was a good match. It wasn't great, but it was better than anything you see on Raw and SmackDown. And then Alistair Black gets a quick video intro to take us to commercial. And this, by the way, this NXT special was on the USA Network for the first time, and later on the WWE Network. So that is the first time ever. That's kind of history almost. Also, major hype piece for Ember Moon featuring Corey Graves, Charlotte Flair, Carmella, and the woman herself. Out talking about how big she'll be someday. That leads into a recap of her title win, complete with an after-minute score, and then another commotion. Then offers the pain defeat on a Lorcan, Danny Burch to be a painful following final chapter on Lorcan. The Brit The Brenham Brothers catch the former champs off guard with an early flurry of strikes, but that literally just pisses off Akam and Razor, who hit Super Collider before wrapping things up in a couple minutes. Good match. I like Officer Pain. I like the ending. This was a really, really good match. And then there was a reminder for next week's 2 title matches, and then Sandy delivers a pre-taped promo. Alexander Wolf shows off his skull staples, and Nikki Cross dances along with a big bruise on her arm. Eric Young says War Games was beautiful as they expected, but the outcome was not ideal. But they haven't left the battlefield next week. They'll finish what they started in Houston when they faced Undisputed Era with the belts online, which I'm really, really looking forward to. Adam Cole gets a quick video intro, then they reveal the person they teased last week is indeed Shayna Baszler. And then it was the main event, and the great main event. Aleister Black defeated Adam Cole via pinfall following Black Mass to win the spot in the number 1 contender fatal 4-way. We learned Rigo bought Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish from ringside, and the start sees the leader escaped an early hold to showboat a bit before getting his butt kicked for a ramp at commercial. While Alistair said when we return, Adamant has Black in a crossface, but he reaches the ropes and takes some boots with Cole talks trash. This leads to a cool moment where Alistair scares him with a stare after the Adam Cole baby taunt. Big comeback from Black, but Cole rolls up to avoid Black Mess. He tries to fly back, but is met with a kick for the 2 Enziguri and backbreak. Gets AC in their fall. Alistair Alvarez out of fireman's carry, and they trade strikes after getting out of a roll-up. Cole hits the neck breaker, but can only get 2. After a pause, super kick is caught by Black, which leads to a bicycle knee. Adam got cocky and screamed, "What do you got?" And what he got was a kick to the face. Listen, I thought this was an awesome main event. I really, really enjoyed this. Really good back and forth match, and congratulations to Aleister Black for defeating Adam Cole. I expected Adam Cole to win, but I'm happy with the results because both are great wrestlers. Could Aleister Black possibly be in for a future World Heavyweight title push? Could he possibly win? And then there was Women's Championship Ember Moon versus Peyton Royce non-title. So this match did take place in the WWE Network version, but did not air in the USA Net version. Women's Champion Ember Moon defeated Peyton Royce via pinfall following an eclipse in a non-title match. Afterwards, Beauty K attacks the champ, and Nikki Cross once and makes the save. They chase up the icon too. Another good match. I mean, I like how I love what NXT does with their women. NXT really knows how to use a woman. I mean, and the NXT women division is way better than the Raw and SmackDown night because NXT is where it's at. Anyway, I would give this NXT an 8 out of 9. It was way better than Raw and SmackDown. NXT once again proves why they are definitely better than Raw and SmackDown. So NXT definitely won this week. Yes, NXT is the winner. NXT beat both Raw and SmackDown and Chipper to do two, which I'm going to be reviewing later. Now it's time for the Clash of Champions pay-per-view predictions. which is a SmackDown Live pay-per-view, by the way. All right, the match is going to be on the match that I believe is going to be on the pre-show is Zack Ryder versus Mojo Rawley singles match. I think Mojo Rawley is going to win this match because yeah, I don't really care about this match, but I see Mojo Rawley winning this match. And then we also have Breezango go versus the Blood Brothers, which is also going to be, yeah, this has definitely been confirmed to be on the pre-show. It's Breezango, Fandango, and Tyler Breeze versus the Bludgeon Brothers. In a regular tag team match, the Bludgeon Brothers. The Bludgeon Brothers are gonna win, no questions asked. The Bludgeon Brothers, because they're an undefeated tag team and they're gonna stay that way. So the Bludgeon Brothers are gonna win. Then it's shot up. Then let's see. We also have Baron Corbin versus Bobby Roode versus Dolph Ziggler triple threat match for the WWE United States Championship. I either see Baron Corbin winning this or Bobby Roode. Dolph Ziggler could win this. This match could go either way, but I'm either gonna have to go with Baron Corbin or Bobby Roode. Those are my predictions. One of them either Baron Corbin is gonna retain or Bobby Roode is gonna win, or Dolph Ziggler could win. Let's see. Charlotte Flair versus Natalia Lumberjack match for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Charlotte's gonna win. The Usos versus the New Day versus Shelton Benjamin, Chad Gable versus Rusev in English. Fatal four-way tag team match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. I either see the Usos retaining or I could see Rusev and Aiden English. They seem to be getting a push. Or it could be Shelton Benjamin and Gable. It's not going to be I hope it's not the New Day. But anyway, I either see the Usos retaining or possibly Chad Gable and Aiden English winning. But this is another tag team match that could go either way. And then Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn tag team match with Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan as a special guest referees. If Owens and Zayn lose, they will be fired from WWE. I see this being a main event. I somehow see this being the main event. I see this being a very controversial match. But I see Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn coming out on top of defeating Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura. But is Daniel Bryan going to turn heel or is Shane McMahon going to turn heel? I could definitely see a heel turn. I'm guessing either Shane McMahon will turn heel or Daniel Bryan will turn heel. One of them is, or it's or we never know what's going to happen. But this is going to be a very interesting match. Or nobody turns heel. They could go with that. But I'm picking Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to win. And then it's AJ Styles versus Jinder Mahal, the Singh Brothers singles match for the WWE Championship. AJ Styles will retain because there's no more title plans for Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal was scheduled to be a two-time champion, but it doesn't look that way. So yes, AJ Styles is going to retain and still be the WWE champion. Anyway, I'll give you my predictions again, starting from the bottom. Breezango versus the Bludgeon Brothers. The Bludgeon Brothers. Zack Ryder versus Mojo Rawley. Mojo Rawley. Charlotte Flair versus Natalia. Charlotte Flair for the Women's Championship. Baron Corbin versus Bobby Roode, Dolph Ziggler. Either way, this match could go either way, but I'm either predicting Baron Corbin to retain or Bobby Roode to win. But most likely, Baron Corbin will retain. The Usos versus the New Day versus Shelton Benjamin, Chad Gable versus Rusev and Aiden English. Fatal four-way tag team match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Either the Usos or Aiden English and Rusev could win. I could see that happening. Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn tag team match with Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan as special guest referees. If Owens and Zayn lose, they will be fired. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are gonna win. And AJ Styles versus Jinder Mahal WWE Championship. AJ Styles. Anyway, that is all my predictions. Comment down below and tell me who you predict is gonna win. And what show did you like better? Did you like Raw better? Did you like SmackDown Live better? Did you like NXT better? Personally, I say NXT is the show that won. So anyway, that is it. I'll probably oh yes, there will be live reactions for Clash of Champions tomorrow. Yes, it's gonna be WWE Clash of Champions live reactions. So look for that. And I might do a review of Tribute to the Troops and Impact West. And I might reveal those shows as well. But anyway, you know who to subscribe. You stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace. And remember, I'll be back here tomorrow for Clash of Champions pay-per-view live reactions. Stay classy, everybody, and have a good night.